And now, Freelance Heroism.
Welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Uh-huh.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you, so thank you.
Thank you.
Rachel.
Dees.
Boy, have I got a topic for you. Eh?
Yeah.
Elden Ring's new DLC coming out.
Hey.
What is it called? Like the darkness sky of the dark realm or whatever?
Night Rain.
Night Rain. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I got some details on it. Would you like to hear some details on it?
I suppose.
It is going to be a roguelite adventure co-op game for up to 3 players.
Uh-huh.
You start at level 1. You do not get to bring your old character in. Then it will randomly generate a location for you. Now, let's say all 3 of you are in a game, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It will create a ring of acidic rain in a circle around you and slowly decrease that ring, forcing you towards a central point where there will be 3 mini bosses, and then eventually a big boss that you have to defeat.
So are you working with people in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not like a battle royale,
Uh-huh.
but boy, it sure has a lot of symptoms familiar to that disease.
It does. So I saw the trailer for this the other day, and it didn't really go into that. It just sort of had like weird Elden Ring imagery and then like a disembodied voice talking about vague things.
No kidding. Elden Ring or Dark Souls game that doesn't give you an exact explanation for what's happening.
Right. And so
Right.
I saw that, and then I saw, oh, this looks like you're actually like playing co-op with a friend.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this because I want to play Elden Ring with Dees.
Yeah. Same.
And then you got more details about it, and now I am not happy about this. As someone who loves FromSoft games, I do not like this.
All right. So this initial opening was me jabbing at you. Let me do one more jab.
Okay.
Because you're not bringing a character that you've already made into the multiplayer area, your leveling will have to go quickly, which means they've simplified the stats and everything down.
Right.
So that you can just, hop in and go X, 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 and it'll allocate your points.
Yeah.
And also, now you pick a class at the start, one of 8 classes. So like tank, healer, whatever. And that's sort of your archetype that you start with.
Right.
I'm not certain about the rest of it. It does seem strange to me, like the customization it feels like it would be severely limited. They said that an entire PlayStation start to finish would take no more than 45 minutes, which feels a little fast, for being totally honest.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't just let you have like a lobby where you could have people join your game and then just play the game like normal.
Yeah. I would prefer that.
Yeah, I think everyone would.
I also like these games. One of the like sort of end game things is like just people making ridiculous builds with some of the weirder weapons that you can pick up in the game.
You can't see it because it's audio, but my hand's way up in the air. That's what I like. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this thing where it's like, oh, we've streamlined, like the level up process, and like you just pick one of 8 classes.
Yeah.
And then it lasts for 45 minutes and then you're done with that. I don't like any of this. I'm not like a fan of that sort of battle royale play. I don't think I understand other people like it. I don't think that looks fun. I don't want to play Elden Ring battle royale even if you're playing with your friends. I think as we've established on these intros, I am a big FromSoft fan. I like a lot of their games. I don't like this.
Can I just add a point in here real quick?
Uh-huh.
It's not technically a battle royale because it's a co-op game.
Right. But I mean,
but
like
it has a lot of the same.
Yeah, like the shrinking circle and
Yeah.
getting dropped off in a random area or whatever.
Yeah. Look, I will say this.
Mhm.
FromSoft is a good company that makes decent games, though I do think that their menus need work.
Yeah.
And also, I don't understand why multiplayer is so fucking hard for you guys. It's been around on everything forever. But
Yeah.
that being said,
Mhm.
you know, it's good to have faith in a company that hasn't let you down before, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe this is something that is being described one way, but in practice it will be different and it will seem better. Or
Mhm.
maybe the corporate guys got their fingers in this one and there's just nothing you can do,
Yeah.
right? Who knows?
Yeah.
What I will say is that the companies that have a propensity to fall victim to these types of cash grabby
Mhm.
play systems
Yeah.
don't usually enact them immediately following a record crushing fucking
Right.
release.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something to think about. Maybe it's something to think about that like that the Shadows of the Erd Tree expansion came out and it was so fucking good that everyone
Yeah.
was like, this is the best shit ever. And it sold 1 million copies and they're like, watch us make this next thing.
Mhm.
It's going to be completely unique and different and maybe it is really put together the same way that like the other things were.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good.
Mhm.
We don't know.
Right.
But I will say this. It's definitely going to sell copies. I don't
Yes.
know that it'll sell copies for the reason you hope it will, that it'll be good and everybody will be excited to play it.
Mhm.
Maybe it'll just be morbid curiosity that makes people buy this.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't even be for sale. Maybe it'll just be an added on game thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I mean, what's more content hurt, right?
Right.
It doesn't damage anything.
Yeah.
It's just additive, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe. But I will say for I'm going to say this again every time
Mhm.
that for a game that solves so many of the problems that I had with Dark Souls games in the past,
Uh-huh.
the one really big problem I have is that multiplayer is such a fucking chore. Like
Yeah.
it's a chore.
Mhm.
You have to like have parts to summon people, and then if someone gets disconnected, you got to go get another part. Just let them drop in. Why are we punishing people for wanting to play your game more? Multiplayer makes games play for longer. Communities keep games relevant and playing them for more and more. And you know, this adds a new wrinkle to it. If there was like permanent multiplayer where you could just join into a game with a person, you could scale the enemies like hit points and, you know, ferocity.
I mean, they do that when you pull someone into your world.
Yeah.
So they already have that. But yeah, I mean, I would prefer, I don't know, I would like to be able to play like with you, like for us to like both boot up the game, you join my game or I join yours, and then it's not like, oh, once we kill the boss in this area, you know, one of us disappears into the ether. Like,
yeah, I don't like that either. I would like the idea of having two people run a game, like start to finish, level 1, show up in the same dungeon, run through it. That would be really exciting and fun to me. And you can scale the enemies as hard as you want. It doesn't matter. I'm playing it with a friend, so the shared struggle is worth it.
Yeah.
Right. That being said, I do want the game company itself seems artistic in their like creation, right? Like they have put thought into the things they want to do and the things they don't want to do, and whether I disagree with them or not, they seem like they're pretty focused on what they want.
Yeah.
And so it's always better. Even if I'm upset by the choice they made, it's always better for the artists to have full control over their shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm with them there. This thing, my instinct was, yeah, this sounds shitty. And so was everyone else's instinct. This sounds shitty. But I've been there before where you show a sketch or something to a client and they're like, and you're like, just roll with it, right?
Yeah.
Just trust me on this. It'll get there. You're not going to be able to see it the way I see it. So let me do it, and then you can judge the end result. And almost always when I tell people that and they agree, they are happy with the end, right? They're very happy with the end.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is we don't have the same visual as they do. Let them cook, right?
Right.
God, I hate whenever I have to use young
Yeah.
people's shit.
Right.
I hate it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Vibes, right, dog?
Right.
No, but that's maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we give them time, and maybe they give you something amazing you hadn't thought would be as good.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I guess we'll see. My instinct
Unwilling
is
to come back with a positive.
I don't like this, but I do trust FromSoft to make gaming experiences that I know I enjoy.
Yeah.
This just seems like something I don't like. I understand I don't have to play it,
Right.
but at the same time I feel like this is sort of movement in a direction towards like a type of game that I don't like.
Yeah, you're fearful that this will be the new normal.
Yeah.
For that, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say is like we were talking about like the propensity of a gaming company to do weird shit, like go into gacha territory or to make like a battle royale or to dumb down systems for the lowest common denominator. Like those decisions tend to be made after either a tremendous flop or a like studio in fear of its existence, right? So they make something that can make a lot of money real quick.
Yeah.
They made so much money on the last expansion that it doesn't really make sense for them to do this like that. So maybe it's not what it looks like, right? So just we'll trust them until they give you a reason not to trust them, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think so.
Yeah. But I will say when I heard this, I was watching a YouTuber go over some of the new things, and I was like, that sounds real bad. I bet Rachel's gonna hate that. I was like, she's gonna be pissed. And I'm like, and also it was like this kind of fucking weird multiplayer setup that it was like, it's still not the multiplayer that you want. Yes, there is multiplayer.
Yeah.
Maybe they heard it weird. Maybe they heard when people were asking for multiplayer, they wanted multiplayer like this.
Yeah.
No, I want permanent multiplayer.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Where I see my friends online, I ask if I can join the game, they confirm, and I'm in the game now.
Right. Yeah.
Right? You can even have like an altar somewhere in the world where if you want to summon a friend, you have to make your way to the altar. And maybe it's hard to get to the altar. I guess if you want to be pricks, I know they kind of like to be pricks in Elden Ring. It's like part of their design element.
Or maybe like you can only summon a friend for multiplayer like in New Game Plus or something.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Feels weird to me.
Yeah. We'll see, but I just I'm not optimistic.
Okay, I could tell.
Okay. Well, maybe we should go ahead and go to this week's episode.
Okay. Well, hold on. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be a bag of shit? I'm curious. If you guys are Elden Rings fans, there's a shit ton of them out there. Just go ahead and let us know. What do you think? Is it going to be terrible? Or should we have faith in their ability to give us something cool? Because they haven't let us down yet.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, now we can go to it. I was just curious what everyone else thinks.
Okay. Well, this week we are playing How the Lich Stole Christmas Part 3.
Woo!
Yeah. And the conclusion will be next week, and it is going to be a bigger episode than usual.
A super episode.
Yeah.
And I just want to clarify, at the end, some stuff happens, and I want you to keep an open mind. So if you're here for this episode, I want you to keep an open mind for the next one at the end of the next one.
Yeah.
Okay?
And go Eagles.
Go Eagles. Fly, you fool. All right.
All right. So it takes the three of you pretty much the rest of the day to reach Hoovale. Approaching the village on a cold winter night, expecting the rapture of holiday delight. The buildings were covered by a fresh blanket of snow, but something was missing. The spirits seemed low. No children were playing, no lights had been hung, no trees decked with tinsel, no songs being sung. The silence was eerie, the mood was quite dire. The inn offered shelter, but no warmth by its fire.
This is not the silent night we sing about.
As the three of you make your way into Hoovale, it is indeed very somber. The only building that does seem to have any lights on is a large house that appears to be the inn.
It's nighttime?
Yes.
What do you say, fellas? Stay for the night?
Well, I mean, we're here. I'm not gonna be able to track down my daughter at night, so yeah, let's grab our rooms. Come on, Tinker.
Yeah,
This is different.
I was gonna say, I mean...
It's propaganda. This is not real. It's late. People are probably cozying in their beds. Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll see the hustle and bustle of the city that we came to expect.
I don't know about that.
You know what? Let's bring the cheer ourselves. Get my beard fixed. Sack over the shoulder. Let's kick the door and say Merry Christmas.
I'm with you.
I'm here. I've got to go into the inn anyway.
Put out my cigarette.
Lead on, Santa.
Spray mouthwash to get the alcohol smoke out of the way.
What's bad is that the mouthwash is 70% alcohol, so
Yeah.
it doesn't make a difference.
So I just drink it.
He's just been drinking the mouthwash.
Let's go.
Oh, Santa's breath is fresh and he's high as a kite. Merry Christmas, everyone.
He's been huffing keyboard cleaner the whole way.
What kind of door is it?
It is a wooden door.
Does it open inward or outward?
Inward.
Inward.
If you kick it in, it'll open inward.
That's true.
Most doors open
So.
inward on a building.
I give it a slight nudge to see if it'll open freely or if I don't want to like kick the door off its hinges.
Well, it's unlocked, but you do have to
Okay.
turn the doorknob to
I'll turn the
push
knob
it.
and kind of fling it open.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
As you look in, you see there are maybe a dozen or so adults scattered around this room, picking at cold food or drinking ale or wine. The flames in the fireplace have nearly gone out, and there are a few candles and lanterns providing dim lighting. A few people look up from their plates and kind of look over at you, but there is definitely a somber mood here.
Well, let's change this. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna say this wrong. Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, that one. And I'm gonna light the candles bright and create a kind of a holiday sound in the room.
Okay. There's a flare of light as the candles and lanterns kind of, the flames grow and cast warm light. And there's a sort of like jingling noise, almost musical, that fills the room. As the three of you step in, you kind of look around. Still, some people don't even look up. A few people kind of look over at you, but no one gets up. No one really says anything.
You said 12 people about in the room?
Yeah, about a dozen adults.
I go and reach in my bag and start pulling out pieces of candy, sitting up next to each of them, giving them a pat on the back, like a firm on the back.
What? Can you give me a description? There's like little circular tables, I assume, throughout
Yeah.
the,
Mhm.
and then a bar.
Yeah.
Where are most people at the tables, or like sort of?
Mostly scattered around the tables.
Okay. How big are the tables?
They seat 2, maybe 3, most of them. There are a few, like on the edges of the room that would seat like 4.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay.
Well, first I'm gonna look at them and like, we need to get these people's spirits up. I'm gonna Misty Step right into the center of the room on top of one of the tables where people are eating.
Okay. You see a few people that are closest to the table that you've stood on look up at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Christmas season. What's with all the sad faces? And I'm going to do a jump and a flip and land on another table.
And should I have you roll an acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an acrobatics roll and we'll see if you take damage from landing on the ground too hard.
I won't because I take a 19 even.
Oh, okay.
But I'll roll it anyway. 22.
All right. You do a very graceful backflip.
It's important during this time of year, this season of giving and joy and fun. And I'm going to like reach down and like kind of push a person's head back and be like, to smile. And then I'm going to do a backflip to another table. Would you like me to roll that too?
Yes.
I'm going to take a 19.
All right.
Christmas is about warm fires and close company. Is this having any effect on them?
It seems to almost be like bumming them out more. Tinker, what are you doing?
I go up to the barkeep, I assume.
Uh-huh.
I'll hoist myself up onto a bar stool. Got anything to drink?
The bartender will silently pour you a beer. Push it over.
Kind of somber around here for the holidays, isn't it?
Inside, the feeling was in no way improved. The patrons were quiet, barely anyone moved. The group stepped up to the bar, asked, "What's going on?" The bartender frowned. "Our joy is all gone. The children have all been taken away by a being most foul who loathes Christmas Day." He looked around the room and lowered his voice. "A lich has enslaved all our girls and our boys."
Is there a reason you're talking in rhyme?
All of
All.
the children?
He nods.
Even a little last named Holly?
Even Holly.
Is there only one in town?
Yes.
Her mom's still with that halfling?
No, they broke up about 4 or 5 months ago.
It's a Christmas miracle. Bitch deserves to die alone. Let's save them kids.
Let's save them kids, not
Yes.
mine, not my kid.
My kid.
Let's save
All
them
them
kids.
All them kids.
He's like, so you're saying I'm not on the hook for child support anymore? What you're saying?
Oh.
Can't pay for kids who ain't around anymore, you know?
Oh.
Who's eating them Fruit Loops, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Here, there's a lich.
How'd the Lich
All
get
right.
all the kids?
Well,
So, about 4 nights ago, all the children vanished from their beds in the middle of the night. We sent some people to follow the tracks. Looked like it was going up to the mountain. They never came back. We sent a second group, but big storm blew in. They had to turn back. It wiped away the tracks.
We'll find your kids.
You will?
Give me my candy back. Y'all deserve coals for letting the kids out there by themselves. You two help me go find my kid and the rest of the kids in this town.
Absolutely.
Tinker?
Yeah. Look, I honestly only came here to look for a copy of a journal. Got some plans in it for a particular type of toy I was looking to make for next holiday season.
Who is the toy for?
Well, that's the thing.
You know, not to be negative here, but if your market's gone, you're not going to be able to get rid of moving any of those toys.
Well, I choose not to think of the children necessarily as a market per se. I like to think of them as,
so you give your toys
people?
out for free. Oh, you charge
Look,
them.
I'm agreeing with you on principle only. But yes.
I have no principles. Joke's on you.
I'm well aware of that. Yeah, no kid should ever go without a toy on Christmas, and they sure as hell shouldn't be kidnapped to boot. I'm in.
Fantastic. This is going to play super great.
Vwyrre, your jacket buzzes.
I'm going to take the thing out.
Da da
I'm gonna
da
turn
da
around.
da 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 da.
Terrible news. Terrible news here from. Look at my notes. Hoovale.
Sharon Candy Cane's here with Doug Dinkledrop. Tell us, Vwyrre, what's this horrible news that you've brought us?
Kid's gone missing.
Was it Gargoth?
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
This is just like Gargoth. Or Shilialia, or whatever her name is.
Shialia's?
That one. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one.
wow.
I think that's the one.
Mhm.
We're this is devastating. It's
It
absolutely
is.
devastating.
It is. Our children are our future.
Our children are who we should believe in. They are future consumers,
Mm-hmm.
and they will bolster our economy if we can get them back.
It's true. Wow.
So that's what we're gonna do. Me and this wonderful
Tinker.
young man here, Tinkerbell, and I'm gonna point the camera at him and then quickly turn it away before he has a chance to do anything fun. And then
You
and
may
then
be
I'm
an
gonna-
asshole, but you're not a dumb asshole.
And then I'm gonna point it at Max and be like, and look, Santa's coming to town, and he's not leaving without them kids. So we're
Inspiring.
signing out.
We're gonna get them all. We're gonna check twice.
Amazing. Well, we will definitely check back in with you. In the meantime, we have an exclusive interview with Matron Malice, who is going to put down the rumors that she was somehow responsible for the death of her third son. Thank you, Vwyrre. We'll check back in with you later.
I'm gonna
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
fling my arm back like we're going to do something heroic.
That jingle almost sounds Cowboy Bebop-ish.
It is.
Boom, 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 boom. That's what it sounds anytime I talk. You hear that little. We gotta get these kids together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
All right. I suppose we're gonna head up into the mountains, the three of us, to face off against the Lich and bring back a bunch of missing kids.
I don't know. Pull out my bow and be like, "I'll be 10 steps behind you."
That doesn't surprise me in the least.
Well,
Do we
behind
actually,
him, you're really small, so you probably wouldn't help be behind. you.
Do we actually have confirmation it was a Lich?
Well, they say a lich lives up in the mountain.
I say a lot of things.
Has anyone ever seen the Lich that lives up in the mountain?
No, I don't think you can see a lich and live.
Well, I mean, someone saw a lich, otherwise we wouldn't have the word for lich.
Otherwise, the other thing I was going to point out is that if the kids saw the Lich, then this trip may be for naught.
We don't say that.
No.
We don't. I'm gonna nudge him and be like, we're not gonna bring that up.
I pull out my shield and my warhammer.
Well, fortunately, I came prepared for such a possibility, although fighting a Lich and saving kids was not necessarily on my Christmas bingo card this year. I reach into my bag again. I pull out a little device. Looks like a brass disc.
Mhm.
I sort of twist it. It's like two halves of a circle, like a real squatty cylinder. And when I do, these sort of prongs jut out from the bottom of it, and I hook it into my studded leather and press it. When I do, you kind of hear like the leather almost tense up, like how if you squeeze leather, or you kind of get that stretching noise, or the kind of wrinkly noise. I will use an infusion of armor of magical strength on my. So I get to choose my studded leather armor, create the infusion. So I get 6 charges of this. If I have to make a strength check for any reason, I can add my intelligence modifier to it, or a strength saving throw. Also, as a reaction, if I would be knocked prone, I can spend a charge to not be knocked prone.
All right.
And I also... Would I do that with that? I would. Yeah, you know what? I'm also going to reach in and pull out another device that attaches onto my wooden club.
Okay.
So I'll use my second infusion. This is infusion enhanced weapon, so it grants me a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with my club.
So that will deactivate your wooden golem?
That will... Well, see, now that's actually a question, because what I'm trying to figure out here is that I can have 2... Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch up to 2 non-magical items, imbuing each of them with one of your artificer infusions. It doesn't specifically state that any existing infusion goes away. It just says that your infusion remains an item indefinitely unless you die, in which case the infusion vanishes after 3 days.
I think you can only have 2
there
going.
it is. Yeah, no, I see it now. Here it is. The infusion also vanishes if you exceed your maximum number of infusions. That's fine. Rod can can deactivate. I'll put the
All right.
put that back in the bag. Yep. Nope, that's the trick. Okay. But yes, so those are the infusions that I use for now, and I am ready to go.
All
The man
right.
with the morning wood puts the rod down.
That's right.
Anything you two are doing
Not
in
yet.
preparation?
I'm gonna look around the room. Anyone have a big coat?
Everyone here has a big coat.
Which one looks the nicest?
We'll say there's a guy kind of near the back of the eating area. He has we'll say it's a dark red with like gray trim that's probably like wolf fur.
It's like a tunic, like a cloak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm like kind of rub it between my fingers.
It is it's good quality. You can see the hem is a little dirty where it was dragging on the ground.
I'll fix that. Your kid went missing?
Yeah, my boy.
What's his name?
Noel.
Well, we're gonna go looking for him. We're
Yeah?
gonna find him, but it's so cold out there. It'd be nice if I had some way to stay warm out there. Cold.
Give me a persuasion.
23.
Okay. Well, if you're going after my boy, he'll stand up and he'll take the cloak off the back of his chair and he'll basically almost put it on your shoulders.
You've done me a kindness, sir.
Just bring my boy home.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fling it and be like, "We're off." Like try to seem like serious about it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna trudge out the door and wait to see if they're gonna come with me or if I'm gonna have to come back in and get them.
So as you approach the door flew wide open. In blew the cold. A young girl stepped in, confident and bold. I escaped from the bad things. I know where they are. Inside of a mountain. It isn't too far. Her parents embraced her. She was hugged and was kissed. But the rest of the children were still being missed. Hello, strangers, the girl said. You look quite brave. Could you please help rescue my friends in that cave?
Insight.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll an insight too.
Okay.
I got a 22 and then a 22.
Nice. Dees?
I'll talk about it.
Okay.
I saw the number, but I won't say it.
Good.
Max, you see this is a young girl. She is she doesn't have a coat. She's very cold. Her cheeks are very red from the wind and the cold. She's covered in snow. And she is sort of hugging her parents. And you can tell that she escaped from somewhere. She's worried about her friends. She is out of breath from traveling down from the mountain. But she's still worried about the children that she left behind.
Is there a glass of a hot beverage or a cup of a hot beverage nearby?
Yes.
I take it and hand it to her. I don't care whose it is.
Okay. She clutches it in her cold hands and holds it to her. It's like a hot chocolate.
Has the parents put a cloak on her yet or anything?
Yes.
I'm gonna hold my glass tightly.
No. She'll get chocolate on it.
It's already messy.
I crouch down and pull the candy out of the bag I took back from the adults and give it to her.
Oh,
Can you
thank you.
tell us? I know you're scared and you were very, very brave. But
Thank
can you tell us how to find the cave?
Yeah. It's so it's up the mountain. If you take the western pass through the hills, you have to go through the steeper path when it splits. And there's a cave maybe halfway up the mountain.
Okay.
Deeper pass?
Yeah, the steeper path.
Would you say that was pretty dangerous?
Yes, it's very dangerous.
Oof. Well, we did what we could, guys.
All right.
Look, you win some, you lose some.
What was all that shit about the children are our future?
They are our future, and we're moving forward past them, so they're our past. I think it's good that we remember them for who they were or were going to be.
Max, I'm ready to go when you are.
Let's do it. I clasp our elven friend on the shoulder with a 20 persuasion roll.
Mhm.
You got this in you. We're gonna do it for Santa Claus.
I'm going to resist.
What would the big SC say if he saw you giving up on the children so early?
I would never let him see that.
How do I activate that thing in his pocket so he does?
What? Are you
Your
activating that thing
news
in my
or-
pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh,
No, I'm just. I'll go with it,
I know.
but I'm not super confident right now. I didn't know there was going to be mountain climbing.
Oh, I have a rope. I can tie a rope around you to myself if it makes you feel better.
Yes. Of
All
course
right.
that would make me feel better. Who doesn't want to have a rope tied around them and be at the whims of the mountain climbing skills of a Santa impersonator?
I'm a professional impersonator.
I don't know. Sounds to me like somebody doesn't want to solve a problem or, help
We're going
the
to solve
community.
we're going to solve
or-
the problem. Right? We
Oh.
are, clearly.
Yeah. As soon as you get your
We
skinny
gotta get
ass
some more
up that
kids up here.
mountainside.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Mhm.
I was just thinking we could import some new kids. I mean, they'll imprint on whoever's feeding them, right?
I pull the rope out and begin to tie a loop for him. I hand it to him.
Lean over and whisper to Max, cinch that shit on there extra tight.
Look, it's not that I don't think that these kids are good kids, but I mean, statistically speaking, some of them probably aren't. Right? Have we even considered that notion that by rescuing these kids, we could be releasing a potential future evil?
And the big SC will check his list twice when the time comes on whether they're naughty or nice.
There you go.
But that's not for us to decide. I know.
This is,
Have faith in the holiday you believe in so much.
I don't really.
Come on.
This is a job,
I know. But it's time. Pull out a cigarette, put it in his mouth. I light it. Let's go.
Traditionally speaking, they give cigarettes out to people right before they have a firing squad. You're aware that this is symbolic of a situation in which
I imagine the two of us walking out, and then he's just sitting there continuing to monologue, and then yank right out the door.
That's exactly
Yep.
what's happening. I'm trying to convince them as we lightly as we walk through the snow. I'm just like, look, the snow is already high here, and we're not.
I cast light on the shield.
Not
Light our
even
way.
at a high elevation yet. Where you would know if you studied mountainology that it gets.
I tie
worse.
another loop in the rope and put it on Tinker, so the three of us are connected.
Oh, no, I really don't want to be a part of that. I mean, I'm fine if you just keep it between you two, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know that I can necessarily...
You're coming.
The
Come
urge.
on.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm
Yeah, no.
going. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know if I can control the urge to just yeet his ass off the side of the mountain somewhere with the rope.
I'm gonna cinch mine. I'm like, you first, buddy.
This is a spite-filled rescue mission.
Yes. Yes.
We don't know these kids at all.
Max
Save the
is
kids
one of
or
them.
Die trying.
He knows one of them, right? But
That's-
one of them already
yeah.
got out, right? One of them got out. That means the potential's there. I think we should just have faith in the children to do the right thing. Who are we to take away that sense of victory from them when they finally escape on their own? That confidence that would build in them.
We can talk. We can talk about that confidence on the way. Come on.
I just think that we're doing them a disservice. That's all I'm saying.
We're not
Just think.
letting them.
There's probably no coverage for your gym up there.
Nah, they'll get me. Oh man,
Probably right as we're sneaking into the cave too.
while we're climbing up the side of a mountain, I'm just like on the back of the three-person knot fest. We're currently at a high elevation, climbing under terrible conditions to save Christmas.
Because
One of
it
you
wasn't
make-
stolen.
Can one of you make helicopter noises?
Yeah, I'll cast a spell. We'll make a bunch of noises.
Wouldn't it just be
Alright.
like dragon wings flapping everywhere? Wouldn't that be the more appropriate sound?
I don't know. All the kids had drones in your town, so I assumed that propeller blades were okay.
What is the marching order? Although I think I know what it is.
In the fucking back.
In the front.
All right.
And he's sandwiched in the middle.
between.
Okay.
Santa to the left of me, jerk off to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
All
You're
right.
not stuck in the middle of the Morningwood Hotel.
I would like for anyone who is searching for this path up the mountain to give me a survival check.
Ooh.
Oh.
15.
Okay.
Could we make it an investigation?
We're gonna go with this 15.
If you want to do an investigation, you can.
Oh, well, fuck.
What?
20.
Okay.
Shit, it's not good either way. It doesn't matter. We're
Oh,
fine.
I am not even trying an investigation.
Somehow from way downtown up in the back of this thing, this motherfucker is directing us like GPS because I don't see shit.
You guys were talking about survival. There's
Uh.
nothing is better. I am so good at not dying. I've been really focused on it my whole life. When I was
Max,
14 and I got my 5th hit point, I was thinking, you know what would be real good if you were real careful, because remember that time you stubbed your toe and were in a coma for 6 weeks? For anyone who doesn't get that joke, I have 12 hit points. We're level 8. I rolled my hit points and it was the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. And I could have fixed it.
you could have.
I could have.
I did.
But
Yeah.
I'm not going
He's
to.
a
'cause
trooper.
I'm a big brave dog,
That's
and I'm ready to fight
You
this.
play it as it lies.
Remember that time that I sneezed real hard and lost 2 years of memory?
Oh my god!
All right.
He doesn't have the conscript
Took a
lore with
really
all the
hard
smoke.
dump and fainted.
Max, what was your survival?
It was like 8 or something.
Okay. So, the only one among you who really notices anything is Vwyrre.
Congratulations
And
on getting that right.
Vwyrre. You notice they're several days old, but there are small tracks in the snow heading up the mountain in the direction you're going.
Up. Oh, we're already headed in that direction.
Yes.
Okay. I'll point them out, but I'm going to tell you, if those footprints were going up the side of a rocky cliff face,
Mhm.
I would not say a fucking.
No, it's following the path that the three of you are taking.
Okay, so I'll point them out to them.
Okay.
Well, so they go up. All right. No surprise there.
hmm
How many footprints? That would look like a certain number of.
They overlap, so you can't get a good count, and also these are several days old. But probably at least half a dozen.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of kids.
Well, these aren't kid tracks.
Oh, what kind of tracks are they? Can I tell? I investigated. I got 20.
They're it looks like a creature that has like 3 toes.
3 toes.
Yeah.
Can I roll a
Small.
Arcana or something?
Sure.
Is Arcana the skill? What am I rolling?
Well, that's if it's like a magical creature.
What about
Actually,
nature?
let me double check. I think these have 3 toes. Let me double check.
Which don't even know how many toes.
I could
her
just.
mom said.
I'm sorry. I'm so off my game.
Man, my immersion is totally broken, Rachel. Thank you.
I don't even know how many
3 toes. I was
toes.
right.
Okay. I think a group of sloths made their way through here very slowly. So nature and then Arcana, or which one?
If you think it's a magical creature, it would be Arcana. If you think it's a natural creature, it would be Nature.
I'll roll Arcana first.
2 of you rolling.
18.
You are unsure.
I can do an Arcana check. Nope.
I'll try nature and see if it works.
Okay.
13.
I mean, these are pretty common. You're pretty sure that these are kobold footprints.
That's odd. I didn't think kobolds like the snow being cold-blooded.
Kobolds. Well, tough break. Kids are probably dead. We should head back down.
I pulled her up a little tighter and keep pushing towards the kobold tracks.
All right.
I'm just saying, that's a lot of kobolds, right?
Well, I thought they said the kids went up this way.
Maybe the kids were turned into kobolds. They'll never live a healthy life again. All right, well, we tried. I'm just saying, couldn't we say we found them and they were dead?
My daughter's up there.
Oh, right. I meant something else.
If she ain't up there, I ain't coming back down.
Whoa.
I don't know if you know this, but we're tied to him. Just that you were aware if he decides to take a header off this thing, neither one of us has the body mass to stop him from going right off the edge. That's just physics. That's just how that works. So, be quick
Well,
with
then
the knife. Know if that's how this plays out. I don't think it will. I think
it's
probably
just in
gonna
our best interest to stay together and work as a team. That way, there's
Yeah,
nothing
that-
we don't have to
you-
work, doesn't have to do that.
keep that thought in your head as we plummet down a mountain. We're a team! Yay! Splat, splat, splat.
I think Max might be related to D'Angelo.
I think they might be cousins. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is it D'Angelo Claus?
As the three of you make your way up the mountain, the weather begins to worsen. The wind picks up. It begins to snow, being pelted with snow and little bits of ice. The trail up the mountain was cold, hard, and steep. The snow from the storm was nearly knee-deep. A sharp wind blew fiercely as the group trudged along. It seemed in the distance they could hear a song, something of snowmen and wanting to build them. But the ones that appeared were trying to kill them. These snowmen were not jolly, but appeared to be bad. The look in their eyes showed they were indeed mad. And bursting out of the snow around the three of you, a number of angry-looking snowmen appear. So we are going to roll initiative.
Just, I want to point out that if the snow is knee deep, that's knee deep for like normal people. So
Yes.
like you just see the top of a little hat just bouncing up and down in the snow.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll fucking kneecap your ass and you won't even see me coming.
12 for initiative.
12 for Max.
17.
17 for Mir.
18. Because I get to
18.
roll with advantage.
Alright. Just a second for these snowmen.
Facebook Messenger has notified me 4 times of the image that it sent.
It's fucking so fucked up now. It's just, I think they've just given up. I honestly
Yeah.
think they've just given up.
Leave that in.
Do you want to kill a snowman?
No. Would you like to go to town? Would you like to
No.
let the snowman beat the shit out of those dragon assholes? I remember when kobolds were rats, or rat people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back, heck, I think they were in Lotus War. In the record of the Lotus War, they were like a rat thing or something.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were in second edition. I remember the
Mhm.
old red box D&D,
Yeah,
the second edition red box. It was.
They weren't
it
little
wasn't
dragons.
Red, but- yeah, they were, because I remember they were described. They had this little audio tape that you would play, when you play your game that came in the box set. It would be like get to this thing and then press it, and it would do the room description with sound effects and stuff. And so you'd get to this part, and it would be like you hear the gnashing of fangs and whatever, and I was just like, oh. Like it sounded like little rats. And they were little hairy fucks.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. The pig face orcs were a good example. Okay, hold on. Where is it? It mentioned. Where was it, dude? It was like scaly faced dog creatures or something.
Yeah, they're like rodentia. And then at some point they became kind of more lizard-like until their whole body was like scaly, like lizard folk.
Yep.
All right. So there are 4 of these snowmen. Let's see. So one of them is going to go first. It is going to scoop a handful of snow off of itself and just throw it straight at Max. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Rachel, coming out hot.
I like uncanny dodge. When an attacker hits you and you can see it with an attack, you can take a reaction to have the damage against you. Like, not gonna be enough, guy. I'm gonna need it to have it a few times.
So 10 bludgeoning, 1 cold.
Oh my fucking god. That would have fucking put me at 1 hit point.
Damn.
Oh,
Man.
right. And it is Tinker's turn.
All right. So, 4 snowmen, huh?
How close is he, by chance?
He was 20 feet away.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Range is 10 feet. He was 10 feet away. He's got horrible aim.
That's some bitch.
Okay, never mind. He's over 5 feet. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this was a ranged snowball attack.
Okay.
Okay. I take my hand and sort of wave it around a little circle, and it starts to glow like a little bit of a fireball, and I fire a fireball at one of the, I guess the closest one to me.
Okay.
Just eliminate it that way. You blocking. Fucking block. Never mind. That was a miss.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled a natural 1.
Yes, it
Yes.
was a miss.
That was a miss and a half. Well, there's nothing I can do then, is there? No. Welp. Next.
All right. Vwyrre. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Your pocket buzzes. And it's your turn.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold the thing up.
Sharon Candy Cane's here with Dunk Dingle Drop. Vwyrre, checking in on you. How's it going?
We're being attacked by snowmen. I'm gonna have to get back to you.
These snowmen, are they part of Christmas?
No, these are bad snowmen. Probably Russians. I don't know. I'm gonna say they're definitely Gargoth. They have a real Gargothy vibe to them.
You heard it here first, folks. Gargoth working with bad snowmen? Is your street safe tonight?
Probably not. Gotta go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, so while I was talking to them, I was using a sleight of hand check to wriggle out of the ropes that are tied me.
What was your
So-
sleight of hand?
It was a 19 because
Okay.
I'm going to take the 10.
All right.
Oh my god, reliable down is the best shit in the world. I don't know how people are playing this game without it.
And what are you doing next?
Am I out of the rope? A 19.
What was your? Give me a. What is the roll for tying rope? Is that a sleight of hand? Sleight of hand? Okay. Give me a sleight of hand, David.
Don't be nat 20. 13.
There. Oh, all right.
It's up 2 digits, and I'm like, no.
You wriggle out of the rope.
I'm going to leaping dive using acrobatics.
Into the snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap forward, like
Mhm.
like not high off the ground, but like in a long forward dash to try to hit the snow and kind of scoop under it.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my acrobatics into a stealth check. Acrobatics.
Give me an acrobatics.
I'm gonna take the 10. It's 19,
All right.
and then stealth.
Let's see. What is there? Oh yeah. Yeah, these guys, you pass their passive perception.
All right, so can I stealth now?
Yes, you are stealth.
Oh, I hadn't rolled stealth yet.
Okay, roll your stealth.
Well, I rolled a 1, but I'm gonna take a 10.
Okay.
So 19.
All right, you are stealth.
Okay. And I'm going to use my turn hiding under the snow.
Okay. Let's see. The snowman next to Tink, the one that Tink attacked, is going to move forward and claw at you, Tink, with its it has like little branches for arms.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna claw at you with that. Does a 12 hit you?
No, it actually doesn't.
All right.
I
Let's
was
see.
expecting to take damage.
Let's see. This one is going to move over to Max and attempt to claw him. Max does a 20 hit you.
Yes, a 20 hits me.
Okay. Take 7 slashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
Before you do anything next,
Okay.
I'm gonna pop a reaction and activate the Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet that you see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw of 15, or it takes 2d8 lightning damage
How
or
close,
thunder damage.
How close are we tied together?
How long was that rope?
20 feet.
Okay.
Yes. All right, so 20 feet, a loop around a person. What's that, like 3 feet a person?
Mhm.
D-Walk's a Santa role player, so probably more like 4 or 5. So that's 8. That means 12 split in half. Oh, there was 3 of us.
Uh huh.
Oh no. I don't want to say it. We all know where I'm getting.
Well.
This isn't an area, just I hit the one person.
Oh, I thought it was AoE. All right.
No.
Oh,
no.
Let's see. His dex save was a 6.
All right.
sorry, I was trying to get Nate shot.
Whoa. Nope, not that one. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. All right. Oh, I like that. 14 to Snowman of Thunder damage.
14 thunder damage.
Yeah,
Is it
that's-
thunder or lightning?
Either. Thunder, my choice.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You see chunks of snow like blow off of him, and the wind sweeps them away off the mountain. So that was your reaction. Okay. So Snowman's turn ends. Max, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do Word of Radiance. You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range. Oh fuck! It's only 5-foot area. Never mind. Maybe not. Only one
you've got-
opportunity to get hit by that.
Yeah, you've got one in range with you.
Yeah, I was hoping to hit more than that.
Can you
Actually,
move?
one is in melee with Tink. Sorry, I wrote you down as Tinker.
Okay.
So he's pretty close to you. So you probably get 2. I'll say.
All right. Can I move that? I'll move between them without activating an attack opportunity, and then hit both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, and then so they must succeed on a con save, or they're gonna take radiant damage.
Okay. First one
Con saves is 15.
got a 16 for the first one,
Aw.
and a 14 for the second one.
Second one takes 2d6, 3 damage. That was bullshit.
All right.
I'm gonna pop a potion as a bonus action.
Okay.
Find the stupid thing. Okay, and that's 2d4. Five plus, like what? 5 plus 2, so 7.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Anything else, Max?
Max is done.
Okay. The fourth and final snowman is going to take a handful of snow and throw it at Tinker. Tinker.
Disadvantage to hit with his head only sticking out of the snow.
No, he sent someone else. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 of us are under the snow. I forgot.
Tinker
Yeah.
does a 22 hit you.
A 22 will hit me.
Okay.
Rachel knows damn well it's going to do it. That's what she's
Yeah, I
even
know.
asking.
That is 6 bludgeoning, 5 cold.
Okay, so I have what is it called? We get the thing where reaction. Here we go. Absorb elements. One reaction which you take when you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
Mhm.
That spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type, and the spell ends. So, if I gain resistance by doing that, I don't take 5 points of cold, I'll take 2 points of cold?
Yes.
And then how much was the bludgeoning?
6.
Okay, so that'll be 8 points of damage. I will expend the spell slot. And I will get to do 1d6 of cold damage back to something if I go smack it with my glove.
All right.
All right.
Top of the round. Let's see. First, Snowman, he will throw another snowball at Max. Max, does a 17 hit you?
No, it does not.
All right. Tinker,
Nice.
it is your turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to trudge through the snow up to the...
You are currently in melee with one.
Oh, I'm in melee with one. Okay, well
Yes.
then I'll just smack that one.
Okay.
So let's hit it with my club. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. I will do 1d4 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. So 6 bludgeoning damage, and then I get a d6 of cold. 4.
Okay. So you said 6 bludgeoning.
And 4 cold. Of which
Okay.
I assume is probably resistant to cold as well.
The cold doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, let's try something.
Yeah.
Can I do anything else here? No, because I can't go on that. You know what? Well, okay, so I will say this. Because I hit, because of the new rules,
Mhm.
because I have weapon mastery, because I hit with my club, that creature is now slowed. Its speed
Okay.
is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. Oh,
Alright.
okay. Did it? Yeah, it does. Okay. It does already add that in for me. I can't double that, but you know what? No, I'll save my action surge. I don't think this is the right time for it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright. Where?
How far away am I from the last snowman?
We'll say, like, the one that's closest to you or the,
The one
that's...
that hasn't been damaged.
Well, 2 have not been damaged.
Okay, well, one of them. How far am I from one of them?
Say one of them you are about 30 feet from, and the other you are 25 feet from.
Could I sneak up to them this turn? If I move action, I don't take half speed, do I, when sneaking?
We'll say in this particular spot, because there's been a lot of movement through the snow, so it's kind of been pushed down a little bit, you don't have to do half speed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna sneak up to one of the snowmen.
Mhm.
And
Are
I'm
you-
going to...
So of the 2 snowmen that have not been hit, one has been throwing snowballs at Max, one has been throwing snowballs at Tinker. We'll say the one that's closest to you, which is the 25 feet, is the one that's been throwing snowballs at Tinker.
Okay, I'll get that one.
Okay.
You said he hasn't been hit yet.
Correct.
Alright, well, I'll come up behind him. Like, I'll lift up out of the snow.
Mhm.
Like, real close behind him. And take double daggers, sneak attack.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do dagger 1,
Okay.
dagger 2, and then use my dagger mastery. Or, I'm sorry, the light weapon. To use a second attack with the main thing.
Okay.
And then add the sneak attack damage after. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Alright, so first attack is a 21.
That will hit.
Second attack is a... oh shit, 24.
That will hit.
Third attack for the main hand is a 10.
10 will miss.
Okay. So then I'm going to roll damage on the regular weapons first.
Okay.
This is 1, 7,
7 damage.
then
All
4.
right.
And then I'm going to do a sneak attack with 3 dice
Okay.
instead of 4 that I normally have. And I'm going to use the other one to move. I just want to make sure it's 15 feet, I think. To move up to half your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So I'm going to hit him with 3d6 more.
Okay.
15.
Wow. Nice.
And
Some
then
more snow flying off this guy.
And then I'm going to use the withdrawal. Immediately after the attack, you move up to half your speed without provoking. So that's 15 feet. That's out of his 10-foot range to throw the snowballs.
Yeah?
And I'm going to move in a direction that doesn't put me closer to the other snow.
Okay.
And can I drop to my knees so I can get flat on the ground? Or is that a move action?
I would say dropping to the ground is a free action.
Okay, I'm going to try to get as low beneath whatever snow I can find.
Okay. All right.
How much did he take that turn?
So let's see. 7, it's 11. 26 damage that turn.
Fuck yeah, that's how you do it.
So the two of you see we're sort of like come out of the snow with his red cloak kind of like pushing the snow off of him. He stabs the snowman several times and then just like darts back and then drops into the snow again.
That's how you gotta fight when you got 6 hit points.
All right, that was...
You are molded by low HP. I was born in there.
The snowman in melee with Tinker is going to claw at you again. Does a 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
All right.
I have resistance to cold, and I will. Well, until the start of my next turn. Yeah, so I have resistance to cold.
This is just the claw, so he's not doing.
It's just okay.
Yeah. He is doing 9 slashing damage though. And then the one next to Max will claw at you. And he will miss. And Max, unless you're gonna do anything before he ends his turn, then it is your turn.
I can only strike him when he actually hits me.
Okay.
But I am going to swing my hammer at him. And the nice part is with my special fun powers, I get to actually add light. I believe, is it lightning or thunder? Divine strike. I get to add an additional 1d8 of thunder damage if I hit.
Nice. Okay.
So we're gonna swing the hammer.
All right.
22.
That will hit.
And we do it 5 plus a d8. 10 damage total. 5 of it thunder.
Nice. See more snow thrown off this guy. He looks just about as bad as the guy that Vwyrre stabbed now. Anything else?
I'm done.
Alright. The one that Vwyrre just stabbed is going to look around for him. Vwyrre, give me a stealth check.
19. Get
Alright.
used to that.
Well, he got a 3, so he does
Maybe
not
that's
find you.
some eyes made out of coal. Maybe that's not helping.
He will be back again someday.
But not today, motherfucker.
Alright, the one that threw a snowball at Max is gonna throw a snowball at Max. Max, does a 12 hit you?
Oh.
Alright.
12 doesn't chink this Christmas cheer.
Tinker, it is your turn.
Okay, so I still have one in melee range, right?
Yes.
Do I get penalized if I use Firebolt on something within melee range?
Is that
Does
a...
it have ranged hit?
Cast at will, range area 100. You hurl a mode of fire at a creature and object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against
Yep.
target on a hit.
Range, you'll get disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, well, let's just swing at it with the club again.
Okay.
Big number.
Yes!
Hey!
That is a crit for me because I have improved critical.
Nice! Alright.
Attack rolls with weapons. For a critical hit on a roll of 19. So that is a critical hit. So I do 1d4 plus 4. So that's 7, and then one more 1d4. 7 plus 3 is 10 points of damage.
Alright.
Doesn't slow it anymore.
Okay.
Ranged weapons, so that I am going to use one of my charges of Second Wind as a bonus action
Okay.
to heal myself for 10 points of damage.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Alright. That was Tinker. Vwyrre.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
How close am I? I'm 15 feet away from the one, right?
Yes,
Is he still up?
he is.
What about the other ones? He's still up?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. This time, I'm going to do the same thing. Double dagger stabs.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to do 3.
All right. Same one from before?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here's the first attack. Nat 20. Here's the second attack. 16.
That will hit.
And then the quick attack. The first attack. 22.
That will also hit.
Okay, so let's do the crit first. I'm gonna apply the sneak attack to that one.
Okay.
So I get double sneak attack dice. We'll do, there's a double the dice, right?
Yes.
So I need to roll this one. They really should put sneak attack as part of it. Alright, so this will be 2d4 plus 4. Here it comes. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then double the sneak attack dice. I gotta play cautious, so I'm only gonna do 6. And I'm gonna use the 1 because I have to double the dice, which means if I remove a dice, I only have 3 to double, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a bummer. That's a bummer to have happen to lose 2 dice instead of 1.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the 6. Oh my god, 25 damage from that, and then I'll roll the other 2.
Okay.
Here's that's 8 damage, and then 4 damage.
That's what, 27 damage? No, more than that. 37,
I don't remember what I rolled.
like 44 damage. It's all right. Well, so what happens? Where you move up, stab, stab, stab. You are like really hitting these vulnerable points on this snowman.
Where's the vulnerable point on a snowman? The
Well,
bottom ball?
What you realize, like your daggers are flying and it's like ripping off chunks of like frozen snow. You get like almost like the sort of like keystone of all this snow. As it rips off, the rest of the snow falls away, and a human man collapses into the snow, gasping, wild-eyed. He's looking around. He's like, "Please, save the children!" And he falls into the snow.
Shut up! Don't make noise. I'm going to use my cutting action. What is it called? Cunning attack. I just have to memorize this system.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called cunning strike. And I'll use the extra dice that I didn't use to withdraw
Okay.
and get 15 feet away. Would I be able to grab this guy? How big is he?
He's a human man.
A human man?
Yes.
I'm an elf man.
Yes.
How big is this human man? They vary.
He is, say, 5'10".
Oh, it's a little guy.
Yeah. He does have a big jacket on though.
Weight wise, does he look like I'd be able to drag him?
Yeah.
On this run, this withdrawal, could I get him?
Give me a strength check.
So much. 5.
No.
Well, as soon as I get any resistance, I let go and I just run
Okay.
and drop back down into the
Yeah.
snow.
You go to pull him, and then like you feel a muscle in your arm kind of like tense up. You're like, no,
Fuck that.
no,
No, fuck
no,
that. Fuck
no,
that.
no. All right. Anything else, Vwyrre?
Nope. I'm gonna drop down and be quiet.
Okay. Let's see here. The one in melee with Tinker is going to claw at him. Does a 13 hit you?
Hey,
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
A 13 does hit you?
A 13 is my AC. Yes.
Okay. So you are going to take 10 slashing.
Okay.
And the one in melee with Max, claw at him. And that is a 20 to hit. Not a nat 20.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. That is 8 slashing.
Ow.
Max, it is your turn.
I'm going to strike back before that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All good. So DC 15 Dex.
These guys are so good at that. Ooh. Okay. He got a 5.
All right. 2 D8s. 4 damage.
4 damage.
2
All right.
D8s? Oof,
Yeah, I got 2 on each of them.
that sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
I know how
Alright.
that is, man. That sucks. Alright. Your all sneak attack damage, you get like 8. And you're like, God damn it.
Right? All right. I'm gonna swing the hammer.
Okay. So that was your reaction. So now it's
That was
your
direction.
turn. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go hammer time.
All right.
22.
That will hit.
And we're gonna go. That's bullshit. 5. And
5.
then an additional D8 thunder. Another 5. So we're another 10 damage.
All right. With your thunder damage, it like blows the last of the snow and ice, and you see a human man dressed up in these like sodden woolen clothes, and he collapses into the snow in front of you. He goes, "Please, we're trying to find the children," and then he falls into the snow.
Was that the
You're
last one?
definitely getting cold for Christmas.
No, there's still 2.
Oh, fuck. There's still 2 more snowmen?
Yes.
Shit.
Anything else, Max? No?
No.
Okay.
Max is puzzled now. He's like looking at the body sinking in the snow.
All right. The one 10 feet from Max is going to throw a snowball at him and get a nat 1. Tinker
He
is
should
your
snowball himself.
Yeah.
I say we vote. I say he
snowball on
snowballs
yourself.
himself.
Don't Google that.
Oh God!
Don't Google that.
Don't Google that at all.
No.
Tinker.
No.
No. I still have 1 Vwyrre injury, right?
Yes. Or,
Oh.
yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Googling
so-
that would get you on the naughty list.
Can we? There's no way to name anything after snow anything on this. It just all comes out gross.
Yeah.
So never mind. We'll think of episode titles later, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's take another swing with the club. Hey, it's another 19. Hot shit.
Hey, nice.
Go.
All right. So that is max damage of 8 plus another D4. So 10 damage with my club.
Nice.
And I think screw it. Action surge.
Okay.
Do it again.
All right.
Maybe not. 13.
13 will hit.
Yay. Add 7 more.
All right. Anything else?
That's that. Can't do anything as a bonus action. Doesn't help me, so yes, I'm done.
Okay. Let's tinker. Vwyrre.
How close am I to the next? I got 15 feet away from the last one I killed.
We'll say the next one is. Let's see, that one would have been 10 feet from Tinker, and he has one in melee with him. So 25 feet.
Okay. We're gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
I just want the visual of this is me walking low, like in the snow, like,
Uh-huh.
like a shark in the snow,
Yeah.
and then popping up, and then running his ass off, and not like a glamorous run, not like a rogue, like stealth, just like a
Yeah.
fucking mad dive. to
Just
fuck away.
panic. Pure. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Don't kill me, bro! Don't kill me, bro! Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
All right.
So, first attack. 9.
9 will not hit.
Second attack. The offhand attack, sorry. 19.
19 will hit.
And then the quick. 24.
That will also hit.
Right, and then the sneak attack, I'll use 3 dice on this. So
Okay.
we'll do damage for 1. 7.
That is enough to knock the last of the snow off of him. And another human man falls into the snow, delirious. Goes, the children are up the mountain. And then he falls into the snow.
So I haven't used the sneak attack. How far am I from the next guy?
10 feet.
I think I can make it. I only have 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
And I don't have sneak attack anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Okay.
I'm not in melee range of the other one, right?
No.
I'm going to use my full move action, 5 feet, and a dive acrobatics at the end to try to get under another bank of snow that I haven't already walked through.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
26.
All right. The two of you see Vwyrre just like dive into a pile of snow.
I panic first. I'm like, oh fuck, he died too fast.
Oh, God. All right. Max, it is your turn. There is one snowman left. He is 10 feet from you. He is uninjured.
Ready? Yeah, I'm gonna hoof up to him and smack him with my hammer.
All right.
Come on, 11.
Miss.
Damn. Alright. Well,
Anything else?
no, nothing witty to say.
All right. It is his turn. He is going to claw at you. He got a 9. Tinker, it is your turn.
All right. Oh man, I still got this one in front of me though. So...
No, you don't.
Oh no, that's right.
Vwyrre killed it. There's only one left.
So there's only one left. He is not in melee range, right?
He is in melee with Max,
Max. Okay.
not in melee with you.
So we're going. Let's firebolt.
All right.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Yo, that's 3 crits.
15 points of damage.
Okay.
On 4d10.
That does 30 points of damage.
Well, good that it got doubled because that was way below average for that roll.
You see, much of the snow melts off.
Yes, I would imagine. Let's see, so I think, what, how many, there's one long rest, or sorry, 1 second. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. No, it's Tinker. Vwyrre.
How far am I from the other snowman?
Uh,
I only had 5 feet of movement.
yeah, so you'd be about 20.
Okay. Same thing. Sneak attack.
Okay.
Attack chain.
All right.
Alright, so 1. Nat 20.
Okay. All right. That will hit.
Another hit will be 16.
That will also hit.
Nick attack. 19.
That will also hit.
Alright, so I'm going to apply the one to the sneak attack to the crit.
Okay.
First damage. 2d4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I add 4 to them. Uh, 27 damage.
You break away the last of the snow, and the fourth and final member of the search party that went missing days ago collapses into the snow. Please. We have to find the children.
I'm gonna need all of you to be really fucking quiet, like right now.
All right, we are out of combat.
All right. Yeah. Well,
Sorry, guys. I can't be getting hit by no snowballs, man. That looked like it was painful.
It was. I'm casting a level 1 healing spell to heal my ass right now.
I think we
Oh.
located some of the people that went up to find the kids that never came back.
11. Yes.
All right.
How'd they become snowmen?
Well, if there's a lich at the top of the mountain, my guess is probably magic.
Fuck these kids. Can we get the hell out of here? Oh, I forgot. I meant your kid. Yeah, I mean, damn. Tough break, man. This is rough. This is hard.
I poke one of the guys that sunk down into the snow. Trying to wake him up.
He looks up at you weakly.
How far did you get?
Big storm came in. We got lost. We wandered around and I think we just went kind of crazy and these kobolds attacked us and the snow kept sticking to us and we kept hearing strange noises and the wind and we're just all so cold and tired.
Well, we should all get you back to town, right, guys? To keep them warm.
I look at him and I hold the rope up. Ready to go?
Can you guys make it back? If you need help, I'm down to help.
We'll rest here and head back down now that we're clear-headed again. Will you find the children?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
Or
find the
die
kids.
trying?
I'm gonna take the loop that he handed me. I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna step inside of it and pull it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everything he does is for the children. I tap
Yeah.
him on the shoulder. Selfless.
Who are you tapping?
You.
Oh man, that's like a D4 damage at least.
Yeah.
I'm a real hero.
At the D4 of love.
Mr. Glass over here.
Did you see that combat though?
It was
That
good.
stealthy ass fucking get in, get out combat.
How you do it?
That new sneak attack shit is awesome. I love it. You know what? I'm upset that they have to change everything all the time, but that's pretty cool. We can
Yeah.
keep that. Magic actions can get the fuck out. We don't need that. But that shit is very cool.
Well, it is pretty late at this point, so why don't we pause here and then in 2 weeks we can finish this up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. To stop.
If the kids
recording.
even make it. If 2 weeks, they're probably dead. We can leave. Fuck this job. I don't even want it anymore.
You get hazard pay.
No, you don't. On the campaign trail, you don't get hazard pay. Otherwise, Trump's fucking supporters would be fucking loaded.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays How the Lich Stole Christmas. If you would like to support us, we are on Patreon. That's patreon.com/freelance_heroism. You can find a link in our show notes. We often post our sort of hangouts pre-game, and we talk about all kinds of weird, funny things. If you want to take a listen to that, you can subscribe for as little as $1 a month. Today's game was played by me, Rachel Moore, who's the DM. We've got David Walker as Max, our down on his luck mall Santa. Nate as Tinker, the retired toy maker. And Deese as our Santa political strategist slash the worst person you would ever meet. Hope you're enjoying this, and stay tuned for the next episode next week. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
Can you say that again? Your audio robot
Oh.
out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.